Hello and welcome to the District 2 Operations Support Report for January, and we hope everyone's had a happy and safe new year and that people are ready for the coming fire danger period. From a preparedness point of view, just like to point out that we've had some discussions with our group officers on group and IMT preparedness, and we've decided that we're going to follow the public fire danger rating categories and make it simple for our people so that they know what's expected of them at certain times. So in those categories throughout this fire danger period, the first one that will activate things is the very high category, where the FDI is from 25 to 49. And in that category we'll page out the weather the previous evening to groups and brigades, and normal fire danger period preparedness will apply for that, so we won't be asking for any scale up. In the severe category, which is when the fire danger index is 50 to 74, we would expect a total fire ban to be in force. And what we're asking people, particularly those that are custodians of DivComs, is that someone goes down in the morning, turns on the computers and printers and all those sorts of things in a DivCom, and then there's no requirement for people to stay there during the day, and so that the facility is ready to walk in and use if we require it. Then if it isn't used during the day, someone to return that evening and turn things off. We also ask the groups organise strike teams and strike team leaders and that level of detail of how we contact your strike team leader, and that information, along with any incident management team personnel you may have available, is submitted to the district. In the extreme category, fire danger index 75 through to 100, we ask that DivComs are manned from 10 o'clock in the morning, and full staffing of IMTs are required, so we'll be after lots of people to assist us with that. When it's code red, which is the fire danger index of 100 plus, we need as many people ready and available as possible, plus we need to not commit one of the cardinal sins of firefighting, which is not plan a reserve. So we need to have all the people available, and we need to have a reserve plan. Now that reserve may be the people that you don't have available today. So there might be the people that are away and returning this evening, or the people that have work commitments they can't break. Might be the people that are available for night shift, etc. in that forward planning for a reserve. Following the TFB of the other day and a bit of a shakedown of some of this preparedness arrangements, we're pretty sure of where we want to go now with this. And so we're going to refine the SOP and distribute it, which will have the pro formas for returns, etc., for how people can advise us of their preparedness and who's who in the zoo. This will also have some pro formas on it for returns for strike team leader and contact details and that sort of thing. And but we're more than willing to accept that information into our district command centre by email. So that's the D02 recall@cfa.vic.gov.au address, and so that will be on the pro forma as well to let people know. The fire danger period is confirmed as being introduced in several municipalities on the 3rd of January, including the City of Greater Bendigo, Mount Alexander Shire and Central Goldfield Shire. So that all of those shires will come in at 1 o'clock on the Monday morning, and the Macedon Rangers Shire will be introduced on the 10th of January, so that will come in on that Monday morning. We'd like to thank all who've assisted us with surveys and measurement of fuels and grassland curing, and for those that took a bit of fancy to doing that work, on CFA Connect there is now an educational video on how grassland curing can be assessed, and so we'd encourage people to have a look at that. Just confirming, the new Edition 3 Northwest map books are now in use, so the CAD Centre of Ballarat are now using those for our dispatch for people that are covered by those map books. So the new Edition 3 ones are what should be in your trucks. If you have any of the older ones, please make sure that they get shown the way out. Stickers have been distributed through groups and brigades for identification of vehicles for volunteers and for contractors such as bulldozers and graders, etc., that we might use. Those stickers have been distributed to help police with identification of people that we wish to get through traffic management points. There are new district signs for total 5-band districts being erected on the boundaries too, along major roads. So if where the North Central District intersects with the Central District, the major roads, freeways, highways, etc. there will get these new signs, and so people travelling from one district to another will be alerted to which district they're in if they're unfamiliar with that as they travel across Victoria. New fire danger rating signs are also being erected. We're back to the half moon type sign, and we would ask people if they still have the thermometer type signs that were erected last year, the temporary ones, remember the plastic ones, then we ask that they be removed because they have some incorrect terminology, including they still have the word catastrophic, which we're no longer using. The intercoms in tankers are going through a retrofit, so from the ROPS to the cabin, the improved communications there is occurring, and DMOs will be doing that in the next little while. And just confirming that all the Spectrum phone lines are now registered with Telstra on the Do Not Call register, so that people shouldn't get invitations to buy boxes of wine or timeshare in Queensland. If you do get any of those telemarketing type calls, then we would ask that you ask the company who they are and where they're from, and then we'll, if you can provide that and the date and time, then we can do something about those calls. From a CFA People News point of view, the Regional Commander for Loddon Mallee Region, Mike Wassing, and his Executive Officer, Andrew Gill, have set up office in Valentine's Walk here in Bendigo, and so they have a regional control centre there that is just about set up and operating, and just a reminder that Mike will be operating as the agency commander more often than not, and